Hello everyone, this is Vidya from GK Jain School. If you want more updates on educational videos, please subscribe our YouTube channel GK Jain.
Good morning students, I am Vidya from GK Jain School. Now I am going to teach you about position of rare gases and classification of elements based on their uses on the topic of periodic classification of elements from class 9. Here let us discuss about the rare gases. Gases like helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. These gases are present under the 18th group in the modern periodic table. These gases also known as inner gas or monoatomic gases because they do not react with other substance easily due to their completely filled subshell. These gases have stable electronic configuration, so they do not undergo reaction with some other elements or substance, and they are found very less amount. So that is why these gases also known as rare gases. Then classification of elements. So these elements classified into three categories such as metals, non-metals and metalloids. Metals have properties of hard, shiny, malleable, ductile and fusible. We can see many things around us are made by metals because it has the property of hardness. For example, we are using utensils for cooking, for building construction, we are using iron metals. There are many uses because of the hardness and shiny. It has lustrous property. Lustrous means what? Shiny. We are using gold as an ornament. We are using silver metal as a ornaments because of that lustrous property. And malleable. What is mean by malleable? Malleable means we can make the metal as a thin sheet. That property is called as malleable. And ductile. We can make it as a thin wire. For example, copper, we can make copper metal as a thin wire for electric conduction. And fusible, we can melt the metal. We can mold it whatever shape we want. So these are the properties only the metal has. And these metals further classify into three categories: alkali metals, alkaline earth metals and transition metals. And some of the metals also found in P block in the periodic table. Alkali metals start from lithium to francium in the modern periodic table, and alkaline start from beryllium to radium, and transition metals start from it has been kept in the middle of the periodic table. It starts from group 3 to 12, and some of the metals also placed in the P block, that are aluminium, gallium and some more elements also placed in the P block, but most of that the P block is using for the non-metals. But even though some of the metal category has been placed there. Non-metals. Non-metals does not have any property of metal. It is completely opposite to the metal category. Some of the examples are carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and phosphorus. So these metals have been arranged in the P block elements. Is completely arranged under the P block in the modern periodic table. And third classification, that is metalloids. These metalloids, example boron and arsenic, they have the properties intermediate to metals and non-metals. They have both characteristics, metal and non-metal. Because of that, they also act as a semiconductor because they allow a current partially through them. So that is why it is called as a semiconductors. And this metals, example boron and arsenic. Next category is alloys. Alloy is a metal. This is also a type of metal, but it is produced when two or more metals together, mixed together, and sometimes non-metals also mixed with metal to produce alloys. The most of the things that we are using today are alloys. For example, copper with zinc, like dress, and coins we are using, that is also alloy. Cooking utensils and ornaments, so most of the things are alloys only. And the this alloying produces a metallic substance that has more useful properties than the original pure from which it is made. And here there are many advantages for using this. Then what are the advantages of alloys? Alloys will not get corrosion. Corrosion means what? When the metals react with some other substance, it will get weakened, it will get destroyed slowly because of the chemical reaction. But it will not happen in the case of alloys. It will not get corrosion easily with mixed with some other substance. But even if the corrosion will happen, means it will happen only in the less extent. Then stronger, the alloys has strong property than the original metals, and it has lower melting point. In case of tin and tin and lead mixed together, and this alloy has very less melting point, so that is why it is used for the soldering purpose. Soldering means we are connecting the two pieces together after cooling, so that for that purpose we are using this type of alloy, since it has a lower melting point and less conductance. Alloys have very less conductance of electricity as well as heat. And then amalgam. What is mean by amalgam? Amalgam means this alloy is produced when the mercury is mixed with some other metals, because this mercury is in liquid state in the room temperature. When this liquid state of metal mixed with some other metals, it will produce amalgam alloy. So this is used to in the dental, for the dental filling, this amalgam is using. Okay, so there are lot of advantages because of this properties it has. Okay students, let us recollect few things whatever we have seen in this video. First one is inert gases, is also known as rare gases. It do not react with other substance because of their completely filled subshells. And metals, we can make it as a thin sheet. So that property is known as malleability. And we can also make the metal as a thin wire, so that property is known as ductile. Metal has the ductile property. And lustrous item, metals also have the property of lustrous, example gold, silver and copper. And non-metals completely different from the metals, that property is completely different from the metals. For example, silicon, antimony, sulfur are the examples of non-metals. And metalloids. A metalloids is a chemical element with properties in between metals and non-metals. This property makes metalloids useful in computer and calculator. For example, boron, silicon and germanium. And alloys, mixture of two or more metals to incorporate the best properties of both materials is known as alloys. That advantages of alloys, that metal will not get corrosion. Corrosion means when it undergoes chemical reaction, it will get destroyed or weakened. So that will not happen in this type of alloys. This is mercury, is a type of metal. This is the only metal that can exist in liquid form at room temperature. When other metals mixed with mercury, it will form an amalgam. This amalgam is used in dental filling. Okay students, I hope this video will be very useful for you to understand the classification of elements based on their uses, and also the position of rare gases in the modern periodic table. If you want more updates like this videos, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel GK Jain. Thank you.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.